few things ahead of this Olympic cycle to try get a K4 together. I mean, so many countries want to be able to qualify a K4 because that gets the most representation for your country, and 10 boats typically make the Olympics in this event. I'm not sure what the Olympic selection looks like this year, but for this cycle, but we'll soon find out.
Can I just say, in that Mexican boat, Elise, at the top of the screen, the oldest paddlers in that boat are 21. In fact, they may even be 20. They've got 2 paddlers born in 2004, 1 in 2006, and 1 in 2008. I mean, that is a very young quartet racing against the best in the world. So good luck to them. Good to see it, and it sets the scene for a very, very bright future for Mexican paddling. That's for sure. All right, we are in the starters' hands for this second semi-final. The top 3 boats to go through to the gold medal race. Mexico in lane 1, then Slovakia, Belgium, Poland, Ukraine, Poland, the United States, New Zealand, and Japan. Not sure what the hold-up is. We're just waiting for the starter. Here we go. All right, so good clean start there, and everybody looked like they got away pretty well. The Japanese crew down here closest to the camera, New Zealand, this young crew as well, out and about early. But it does look like it is, at this stage, Ukraine and Poland, as we expected. The 2 Polish crews, and Ukraine and Slovakia going through nicely in lane 2 at the top of the screen. So in the middle of the field, it is the Ukrainian boat flanked on either side by crews from Poland. Slovakia up there in the lane 2, and also coming through, it looks like it is the Belgians who are putting up a nice race as well in lane 3. Then you have Poland, Ukraine, and Poland. So at this stage, it looks like a race in 5, Elise. My goodness me. The Ukrainians still in front. Poland this side of them. And it looks like maybe Belgium moving into 3rd position, but it's anybody's race at this stage.
That's for sure. It's a very, very tight race. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats that you could throw a blanket over at the moment. I think the experience of Ukraine might just start to come to the front here as we enter the last 100 meters. But the Polish crew are really pushing for the win this time round. They'd be able to feel everyone around them and feel that this is a tight race. I think maybe the Belgians are just in 3rd, but there we go. We've got Poland in 1st. Oh, I think either Belgium or Ukraine in 2nd or 3rd, but I think that is your top 3. Belgium or Poland, Belgium, and Ukraine there for top 3. That's my call. We'll leave it to the judges, but that was a tight race to have 5 crews that close together as we came through the 250-meter mark, and there's the Polish crew just sucking in the big breaths as we see them. I think they'd know that they took out the win then. They'd be very happy. There we go. Yeah. Bit of a kiss to the crowd, a wave to their fans. I'm sure their families are in the grandstands. And when you're racing at a home race, obviously every race you do, you want to do well. But when you're racing in front of a home crowd, there's that additional pressure, that additional nervous energy and stress. And it always feels good to be able to put it together and have a good race and obviously go through to that final. So here's the replay there. The Polish crew in lane 6 had the better of the start in that red, black, and white boat. They really, really shot out. The Ukrainians were always there or thereabouts. I think, again, they might be a bit disappointed not to get the win in that semi-final, but their first bit of the race was very, very good. So they'll go back and have a look at that. But there we go. So Poland. Ukraine, I think,
Ukraine second,
and the Belgians
third.
there and 3rd. Still a beautiful race, and great to see the Belgians make it through to the final.
Yeah, that is great. That is really good news for Belgium and for that young crew from Belgium. So well done to the Polish and Ukraine and Belgium. So that is the men's K4 semi-finals wrapped up. We're now going to turn our attention. In fact, we've got a bit of a break now because we've got to move the starting gates out to the 1,000 meter mark for the semi-final. We've got a couple of semi-finals in the women's K1 1000. So we'll just take a break for 3 or 4 minutes, just while we move the starting blocks out to the 1,000 meter race, and then we'll come back.